Hi, Karina Franco. Welcome back. I want to make a small video, and this is kind of a second part of the video that I just put together as a response of Kathy about the affirmations. This is a small exercise of how can we change our negative thinking. Now, I don't know if you notice, but usually the negative thoughts are a lot more powerful for us. We believe on them a lot more than we believe on the positive. And that's something that we have been trained to do, and that doesn't help us. I want to give you an example. When we have our body, when everything is good, when we're healthy, when we're happy, we just take things for granted. We don't realize what we have until we lose it, many of the times. And for example, in the body, if we're healthy, we're happy, and we're okay, we just don't feel it. It's good. That's what it should be. But let's say that we hurt our finger. Then guess what? All we think about is the pain of our finger. And we concentrate, and all the time is, oh, my finger hurts, and I cannot do this. And then when we want to open a jar and we need our finger, or we need to write, or we need to do anything, and then we realize how useful is this finger, is then when we notice what we really have. So I want to make a small exercise how we can change our negative thoughts. And the first thing we have to do is to be aware of them. We cannot change anything that we don't know we have, that we don't acknowledge. So many of the, well, if you know, we have a lot of thousands of thoughts during the day. I don't know the amount, but thousands. And many of those are negative. At least the ones that we pay more attention to, unfortunately, are negative. So the exercise is really simple. Every time that we have a bad thought, what we're going to do is to do something physical, to be aware of it. I have this rubber band, which I'm using to train myself to start being aware of the negative thoughts. So every time I have a negative thought, for example, I'm driving and somebody cut me off. Imagine all the things I can have because that person cut me off. So the first thing I do is just do this. It's not really painful, but it connects my physique, my body with my mind. And it makes this thought that I just do in autopilot and it's just unconscious. I make it conscious and I start becoming aware. Or for example, I'm making a video and then I say, no, I'm not good enough. Once again. So what I'm doing is being aware of the situation, being aware of the thought. And then what I want to do is I want to stop the thought. Usually what we do, we have a bad thought and then we keep going over and on and on and on it. That is called the butterfly effect. For one little thing, we start putting more and more and more until it's so unbearable. And that's the way that we start being so pessimistic about things. So every time that you had a bad thought, whatever it is, small, big, anything, I'm having a bad day, you do this. Then you are aware, you stop the thought, you recognize it, you say thank you for sharing, and then you stop giving energy to that thought. You just leave it there. Don't keep building on it. And this is going to help you to train yourself. And now guess what? If every time that you have a bad thought, you recognize it, and then you start being aware of those, and then you have more positive thoughts. On all the thoughts that are negative, all this area in your brain, in your time of thinking, all the negative ones that you are taking out from your picture, I just want to give enough room for more positive thoughts. Now again, positive thinking is not the recipe for everything. That's just the beginning. That's just your mindset and your state of mind. That's just the beginning to start having things and to start feeling that we can accomplish things and have clarity of mind. So now you don't have to use a rubber band to be aware. The only trick here is everything that is unconscious, your thoughts, your autopilot bad thoughts, You want to make them aware and put in the conscious mind. So you have to do something physical, but if you don't have a rubber band like this, don't do that. Just do something different. Maybe touch your nose every time that you have a bad thought. Open your eyes more. Touch your hair. I don't know, something physical that is just for you and that you can recognize, and you start connecting the unconscious, the autopilot everyday behavior, and put it in the conscious time, area in your conscious mind, so you can start working with it and you can start changing it. Because again, what you don't acknowledge, you cannot change. So I hope this video, this small exercise, help you a little bit. And if you like this video, share it, make comments. If you have any other tips that can help people to stop the bad thinking and start having more energy, more positive energy, more room for good stuff, just please share it with us, make a comment, shoot a video, anything you feel like. And thank you. I hope you have the best day today, and see you on the other side.